love is one of the most beautiful feelings a person can experience, but it can also become one of the deepest sources of pain. Not every love story reaches its destination, and not every heart finds the happiness it dreams of. Sometimes, despite pure intentions, sincere emotions and endless efforts, love slips away. Yet failure in love does not mean failure in life. It is a lesson, a journey, and a chapter that shapes us into stronger, wiser, and more understanding individuals. Today, I want to talk about what happens when love fails, how it changes us, and why the end of a love story is not the end of our own story. If you failed in love, the first thing you must understand is that your story is not over. Many people make the mistake of believing that the loss of love means the loss of happiness. But life is much bigger than a single chapter. Love can leave beautiful memories, and sometimes it can leave painful scars, but neither memories nor scars should become the definition of who you are. The heart was created to feel deeply, and when it loves sincerely, it naturally hurts when things do not go as expected. That pain is real, and it should not be ignored. However, pain is not a permanent address. It is only a place where you stop for a while before continuing your journey. A failed love story often feels like standing in the middle of a storm. Everything that once seemed clear becomes uncertain. Dreams that were carefully built begin to disappear. Plans that once brought excitement suddenly lose their meaning. During those moments, it is easy to feel broken. It is easy to question your worth and wonder whether you were ever enough. But love does not fail because someone lacks value. Sometimes feelings change, circumstances change, and paths separate. The ending of a relationship does not reduce the beauty, kindness, loyalty, or sincerity that exists within a person. Many people spend months or even years looking back at what went wrong. They replay conversations, revisit memories, and search for answers that may never come. While reflection is important, living in the past can become a prison. Every moment spent trapped in yesterday is a moment stolen from tomorrow. The past should be a teacher, not a home. Learn from it, respect it, and move forward with the wisdom it provides. One of the greatest lessons that love failure teaches is self-discovery. Before heartbreak, many people focus so much on another person that they forget themselves. Their happiness becomes dependent on someone else's presence. Their confidence becomes connected to someone else's attention. Their peace becomes tied to someone else's decisions. When love ends, they are forced to face themselves again. Although this process can be uncomfortable, it is often where true growth begins. It is where people rediscover their dreams, rebuild their confidence, and reconnect with their purpose. Failure in love also reveals strength that was previously hidden. Nobody knows how strong they are until they are required to stand alone. The nights of sadness, the moments of loneliness, and the challenges of moving forward, all become opportunities to develop resilience. Every tear teaches patience. Every disappointment teaches maturity. Every difficult day proves that survival is possible, even when the heart feels heavy. It is important to remember that love should never be confused with self-worth. The success or failure of a relationship does not determine how valuable a person's worth comes from character, values, kindness, integrity, and the ability to continue growing despite challenges. A relationship may end, but personal value remains untouched. The same heart that experienced pain still carries the ability to love, dream, and inspire. Sometimes people become afraid after experiencing heartbreak. They build walls around their emotions, because they do not want to be hurt again. While protecting yourself is natural, allowing fear to control your future can prevent happiness from entering your life. Not every ending predicts another ending. Not every disappointment predicts another disappointment. Life is filled with possibilities that cannot be seen from the perspective of pain. Heartbreak often changes the way people see the world. It teaches them that emotions are powerful but temporary. It teaches them that attachment can be beautiful, but should never replace self-respect. It teaches them that genuine love should add value to life, rather than become the entire meaning of life. These lessons are not easy to learn, but they often become some of the most valuable lessons a person ever receives. There comes a moment when healing quietly begins. It does not arrive with an announcement. It comes through small changes. A smile that feels genuine again, a peaceful morning without sadness. A memory that no longer causes pain. A future that begins to look exciting instead of frightening. These moments may seem small, but together they become proof that the heart is recovering and becoming stronger than before. The journey after